I guess happy to get back to winning ways this week.
Yeah, I think, what's that now? It's about 4 or 5 wins in 6. So no, they're doing really well, and pleasing today after last week where we were a bit lacklustre, but today they dug in, and I thought we should have scored more goals, created a lot of opportunities, and thought we deserved to win.
Yeah, and Scott Wilson marked yourself out as the leading scorer. I guess I know it's a mistake by the defender, but you've got to be sharp and aware and keep your cool once you get the ball. Yeah,
that's what goal scorers do. Then they, can make the difference. Just as you say, a mistake. It wasn't through good play, and he was there to put it in the net, and that was the difference.
Is it important that we have somebody who starts becoming like a goal-scoring talisman, or does it not matter where the goals come from?
It doesn't matter, but I think it takes the pressure off when you know somebody's a goal scorer, and they, more often than not, they're going to take the chances if they come along. So, it was a good team effort. Obviously, Scott's made the difference today, but I was pleased that we kept a clean sheet as well. It was important after last week, and so obviously, first time Jared's played, George back in for Kieran. Well, I think Kieran's a bit unlucky because he's done really well since George has been out. So, but it's nice when you've got options now.
Yeah, and they had to deal with some pressure in the second half, and then Jalal making a few saves. But as you say, they've stood up well.
Yeah, the only pressure really was long balls, and a lot of those were the referee giving 1 or 2 dodgy decisions that enabled them to put balls in the box. So, I thought overall, I thought we defended well.
Yeah, and on decisions, obviously there was a big shout from the home fans at least. What was your view for the collision between Rhys Murphy and Jalal?
I don't know. I'd have to see it, but I know that it was about 4 yards offside. And why the linesman didn't put his flag up, I do not know, because it was really well offside. So I suppose it weighed itself up really, because I'd have been disappointed if they had scored from it or Swan had been sent off, because it was a shocking decision.
Yeah, but I suppose that's not too much of a negative, and I guess all the fans that have made the journey down, you've given them
the away support has always been good at Mac, and they always get behind the team, and we need to transfer that now into home results and get the crowd to getting behind us, and not get frustrated after 5 minutes if we're not quite performing, because the only way you're going to get the team to do better is by getting behind them and geeing them up. Having a moan won't do that, and we saw that on Saturday. I thought that after 5 minutes being on a good run, knowing that we could go top, people's too quick for my liking to get on the bikes, and we're all in it together and we all want the same thing. So hopefully, first and foremost, people turn out. That's the most important thing, and then when they're there, hopefully can get behind them, and the players give them something to cheer about. It's as much the players' fault as anybody. If you go along, you want to be entertained and you want to see some commitment, and they didn't see that Saturday. So hopefully we can put it on a good performance, because Aldershot are a very good team, and it'll be a tough game for us.
Yeah, I think they've dropped down to second, but I mean, have you ever seen a league like this where it's so congested in such small margins?
No, I think we're level on points with third, and I think we're 8th. So, no, it just shows there's very little between any of the teams at the moment. There's nobody who's taking a commanding lead, but we've just got to concentrate on ourselves and know that every game that we play in, we've got a great chance of winning, because again, I think the recruitment of Danny White could be important. He's done really well, and we've got a quite strong squad in certain areas.
Okay, thanks, John.
Cheers.